As we enter the new year, many people will set financial goals for 2023. This afternoon, our financial expert Paul Hood is here with his advice to ensure we can have financial peace throughout the new year. Paul, thanks for joining us today virtually.
You bet. How's it going, Coop?
That's going well. So we got some questions for you today. So our first one is this. There are several financial goals people may set this year. What would you say is the most common thing people struggle with when it comes to personal finance?
Well, it's personal finance in the beginning of the year is no different than physical fitness or anything else. A lot of people start off with very lofty goals. They jump in and then they get frustrated about 3 weeks in. What I would recommend people do is start small. First, the key to success is figure out where you're at. So the first step, because what people understand is action creates motivation. You don't have to be motivated to do something. You have to do something that will create the motivation. So the goal that I would tell everybody is just to figure out where you're spending right now. Get 12 months worth of bank statements, 12 months worth of credit card statements, spread it all out and see where your money's going. Then you can start making some decisions, but start small. Don't, hey, I'm gonna be a millionaire a year from now, or pay off my $50,000 in credit cards 12 months from now. Start small.
Well, let's talk about that a little bit. When it comes to saving, some people may not even know where to start. What's your advice for people who are just starting to save their money?
So it's a mental thing. So there's a book out there that it's called The Richest Man in Babylon. It's a little small book. I'd recommend people get it if they want to come by my office. We have some that we give out. And it talks about no matter what your financial position is right now. I don't care if you have credit cards, if you're in debt, whatever it is, start savings. And again, along the line with my first answer, start small. Start with 2%, 3%, 4%. And set it and forget it. Put it in a situation to where it gets transferred from your checking to your savings every month. I would focus on just the act of saving versus what to save into, because the key to success is not necessarily the gains you make in your investment. The key to success is having the mental attitude and toughness to live on less than what you make.
And some are wanting to invest in the new year. The stock market can be daunting to navigate when you're just starting out. So what's your advice for someone starting out in investing or looking into the stock market?
Well, it's tough to give advice, just general advice, but the key is I can give some generalities. One is just don't try to be speculative. If you've got a 401k, most 401ks now have the age-banded funds. It'll say, ABC 2046. So that means that fund is diversified, and the closer you get to 2046, the more conservative it gets. And so pick something that's diversified instead of trying to pick individual funds, and then just put as much in you can and just slam it, because if the equities or stock market is high, yay. If stock market is low, double yay, because you're buying it on sale. It's the act of buying is what determines success, not necessarily what you buy into, as long as it's diversified and not speculative in nature.
All right, Paul, great advice. We ran out of time today, but I'm looking forward to the new year and asking you more questions going forward. So happy New Year.
You bet, my friend.
All right,
God bless.
See you.